Hello, and welcome back to Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. Thanks for joining me today. As you can tell, my voice is still out, but I still want to get you some great content. Today we have a Mclaren M6A. This was raced by Bruce McLaren from 67 to 69. And this Hot Wheel was produced in the United States and Hong Kong, and you can tell the difference by the windshield being clear or blue. We're going to do a restoration on this bad boy, and also we're going to repair the hood in the back, which these types of cars have a tendency to fall apart and break and everything, but I'm going to show you a way to repair it. It's not the only way, but it is a way. So grab your favorite adult beverage, join along, and enjoy today's restoration of this McLaren M6A. Let's go ahead and get started with today's restoration.
It's time to start the autopsy.
I've already drilled out the post, so let's see what we got here and do the autopsy. As I said, these things are known to break apart. And that's the biggest thing with these, either finding the parts or fixing what you have. Here's the body. It's not in bad shape except for the broken hood. It is what it is, right? Now the posts on these are very small, so you got to be careful. Here's the base. That's in good shape. Here's the interior. And here's the windshield, and that's in good shape also. Let's go ahead and continue.
Meanwhile, back in the graveyard.
Let's dip these parts in the citrus strip. But if you have any decals or anything like that, you definitely want to take those off. Not necessarily decals, but stickers, okay? But if you can get them off, that's that much better for you, because the citrus strip or the stripper usually doesn't go through stickers and decals like that. So you're going to have to do something to potentially remove it. Now, another point, this car only came with numbered stickers that were number 4. That was Bruce McLaren's number, and that's what Hot Wheels wanted to reproduce. So we'll do our best to get that off. There we go. Sorry for my voice popping in and out. It's been out for about 3 weeks. It's coming back, but it's just going to take some time. We'll get these parts. We'll set them out in the open. I like to set them out in the open. That way there, when the paint has come off, then I can get back to it almost immediately. If you set it off to the side or soak it inside the container, you might forget about it. Let's move on. Here we're going to take some flits and we're going to polish up the base. Now, you've seen me polish stuff up before, but I'll tell you folks, Flitz is a great product and you definitely need to check it out. Great stuff. I love this product. Let's go ahead and move on. After we got the base polish, here I'm taking off the wheels. Now these wheels are the bearing style wheels. And we're going to replace all those. Here we got them off pretty easy. Now we're going to put some replacements on there. And these are medium wheels. I got these wheels from the Redline shop. Like I said, fortunately the base is in really, really good condition. When you go to put these on, try not to force them on too much with your fingers or your hands because you'll bend them. I use this little tool that I also got from the Redline shop. Put it between the bearing and the base and press it on with your thumb. Just be careful you don't bend the axle. Once you get the new wheels back on, you can use this same tool to go ahead and straighten up your axles. Sometimes the tool won't fit in between. If it doesn't, you just have to do the best you can. Looking good. And it rolls pretty straight. Check out the Redline shop, see what they got to offer. Okay, here's the hood repair I promised you. Now what I did here is I broke off the little tab on the end, the inside of the hinge, and flattened it out with a file. Then I used this little pin vise with some small bits, and I drilled little holes inside the little clip that clips onto the body, since that's not going to work anymore. Then I cut a couple pieces of paper clip, put a little dab of glue on there, and put it inside the hole. Now I also got this adapter that I got on my Amazon Marketplace page that allows me to use these little micro bits. Now you have to be careful and don't put a lot of pressure on them, because these bits will snap almost immediately. So please be careful. So again, drill the little holes, glue a little piece of paper clip and put it in there, as you'll see here in a second. Here we go. Make sure you test fit it before you put any glue in there though. Now one of these little pins is higher than the other. You'll just have to trim it down a little bit so they're both even. Once you get the hood back on, then you're going to bend the paper clip towards the back of the car in order for it to act as a hinge and to hold the hood in place. Now again, this is only one way to do this. There are many ways. I haven't really found any yet, but this one here works pretty good for me. Just make sure you have all the clearance when you go to put the base back on, and you'll be good to go. And here we are. It works absolutely fine. Again, you're still going to have to check it to make sure that the base fits on without getting in the way. And there's today's tip from your Uncle Paulie. Next thing we're going to do after we clean it up with Zep degreaser, I'm going to go ahead and paint this car magenta. And I got this magenta paint from the Redline shop. The bottle says 5-to-1 mixture. I use a 4-to-1 mixture with the hardener, and it works fine.
Someone is being exhumed.
And here's all the pieces. Here's the body all painted up magenta. Now I did put a number 8 on there because I like that number and that's what I had available. Here's the base with these brand new wheels from the Redline shop. Here's the windshield we cleaned up. And here's the interior. Let's put everything back together and give my creation life.
Life! Life, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
And here's what we started with. This Mclaren M6A that was made in 1969 by Hot Wheels. This is definitely a true Redline. We took the car apart. We evaluated what we had. We realized we had a broken hood. I stepped through and I showed you how to repair the hood. Again, it's one way of doing it. I'm sure there are other ways that people have invented. And if you have them, let me know. I would love to put it on my channel and give you full credit for your idea. But we did a really nice job with this. We restored it, we repainted it, and we put it all back together. And this was a lot of fun, folks. I mean, I truly enjoyed this. Now, if there's something you'd like to see or a video you'd like to see, put it in the comments. I'm always looking for ideas, and I definitely want to get you to see what you want to see. Let's see the result. And here we are. Look at how beautiful this turned out with that beautiful Spectre Flame magenta. Again, we put it all back together and it's turned out beautiful, and the hood repair works excellent. And as I always say, folks, you can do this too. Follow the videos that we put out look at the how-to sections, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I mean, that's what I put these videos out for, is to help you with your diecast hobby for restorations and customs. Also, don't forget to check out my Diecast Graveyard Clear Coat. It's a 2K acrylic clear, and it dries to the touch in 4 hours and makes your car look like glass. Check it out at diecastgraveyard.com. Thanks for joining me in Diecast Graveyard today. If you got anything out of this video, hit that like button, mash that subscribe button. I got a bunch more videos coming out, and hopefully my voice comes back soon. Thank you so much, and cheers.